So let's go to the apartments. It's the third chart. Very interesting. So the US, take a look at that dark blue line over on this far edge. 461,000 apartments being built by the end of 2023.
Wow.
So what has happened is, during the last 3-4 years, I think the construction industry saw it coming. A lot of people immigrating to the United States, a giant shift of during COVID, there was huge shifts. I mean, you heard the stories about where Pat and I came from, going back a decade ago, California. U-Haul was actually paying college students to drive U-Hauls from Texas back to California because they would have all these trucks that show up here. So I think it was Penske, U-Haul, all of the big, economical mid-sized moving truck guys, self-move, they were get all these trucks in Texas, and they had more than enough trucks just to go from one side of the town to the other for normal moving within a town. What they needed those trucks is back in California, so you could actually get a side hustle to drive a moving truck back to California from Texas.
Wow.
Well, now, so you've got all of that is showing you the unequal movement of humanity. And there's a lot that were moving to Texas, a lot moved to Arizona, a lot moved to Florida. And now you got 416,000 apartments being built. And just go back, look, 2018, boom, boom, boom. So it's been growing since 2010. Look at that valley down there at 2010, and all of a sudden, blah, 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 comes up. And now, 2 of the last 3 years are 2 of the biggest years on record. Number one, I think this is good. We need affordable housing in this country, and we need it to be, maybe this is rebuilds, who knows what it is, but it's 461 new apartments. And a lot of times apartments now are more like townhouses. They've got gyms and things in there. It's not like apartments where if I've been able to afford one, back when I went to college, it looks like that. Some places do, but more of the new stuff, I mean, I see notices for this and I get curious about it. My daughter's going to school next year. And so I've looked in that city at the various student housing, what's walking distance, safe areas. And what I've noticed is a lot of apartment complexes that are full security gate, little pool in the middle, got a real workout place, much different, a little bit more upscale, but still affordable housing. So we need this. And we haven't seen a lot of it in South Florida, some of it. I think there's room for some. Mm-hmm. What do you see? What do you see in rent prices, you and your friends and people that you know? And by the way, remind your friends that are Airbnb that they probably have caused $50 a month increase for everybody else because they're taking supply off the market.
Yeah.
But I digress.
Airbnb is for sure something that a lot of my friends are doing. And apartments, it's just getting more and more expensive. For a single person, it is very hard to be able to afford a place in a nice area by yourself in Florida. But a lot of my friends that are couples, it's much easier for them to split the rent in half for a 1-bedroom place. My brother and his girlfriend, though, have a 2-bedroom place, and they're both basically paying the same as they would pay for a single unit. So the prices are insane.
Yep. Well, we need more affordable housing. I think this is kind of good news.